comrade, you've almost completed your training. As in, you've done almost everything in the game. Oh, really? Cool. What after that? You can probably make them rules and references like I do. Something. Oh, cool. So, all I gotta do now is clear all that mountain battle in one go? Certainly, comrade. Do that, we'll get big shiny bird, but not shiny, but you know, big fiery bird. And, be all good. Wonderful! I'm gonna get right to it! Ah, but good kid. I'm glad we're almost done. Look at me! Shuckle! Uh-oh. Excuse? Oh. Wait a minute. Oh no, wait, Junior! Wait, come back! Don't go to the mountain battle! We missed one! We missed two! Come back! Oh! Hello, my Sharkies, and welcome to what might be second to last Pokemon Colosseum stream. Yeah, we've been doing really good, but yeah, there's only like about 2 things left. Purify those last few Shadow Pokemon and complete Mountain Battle twice.
Wait, what do you mean twice? Is that like more than once? Is that the cool dude? You got any idea what he's talking about?
Y'all will see. Sambra. Anyways, so I was going to see if we could finish Mountain Battle today. I made a slight miscalculation. I'll get into it in a moment. Oh, praise Silky and Quake Grave! Ah, yes, just in time, Epic Pikachu. So glad you could make it. Indeed, comrade. If you were hoping for us to get the game finished, made a slight miscalculation and forgot about 2 certain Pokemon. Yeah, so we're actually going to start the stream by making the Shadow Pokemon in this game go extinct. Yeah, I kind of forgot that in order to get the Ho-Oh, we have to have all the Shadow Pokemon purified before we do the Mountain Battle. So, went and got the last 2 ready to go. So, yeah, get y'all's nicknames ready. So, yeah, let's just jump right in it. Alright, so yeah. Also, something else I didn't realize is, now make sure you don't make this mistake if you're doing it. When they say clear Mountain Battle, in one go, they don't mean in story mode. They mean over here in Colosseum Battle, which, let me actually check real quick. Make sure it is capable for me to do it. Okay, so yeah, we need to clear... Oh. Okay, never mind. We'll work that out a little later. But yeah, we'll get to that later. First things first, we need to purify the last 2. And also might as well go ahead and finish up Mountain Battle in the story mode. But yes, hello everyone. Hey there, Miss Ruby.
Hello everyone. Although, mind telling me why I'm in the box instead of the party?
Oh, we just need to purify some Pokemon real quick. Then we'll have you and the other one who I forgot was a Typhlosion. Yeah, we'll have y'all back in the party in just a few minutes.
All right then, darling.
And hey, Flare Blaze, the Flames of Justice are ready to go for one final battle a week from now or something. Yes. But yeah, we have captured all the Shadow Pokemon. Yeah. Oh, wrong thing. And we're gonna get these 2 purified in a few minutes. Okay. So yeah, you've done really good, Quake Jr. Hope you're ready for the Mountain Battle Challenge. Sure am! Wait, which one? Both. Oh, okay, I will do my best. Well said.
Yo, don't worry, bro. We totally got this.
Well said.
I'll do what I can!
And, yeah, I hope you enjoy being purified, Zilla. You're gonna do a lot of good.
Oh, well, sure. I hope to do my best.
Indeed, but yeah, before we start, we need to get these Shuckle-Luckle-Luckle and Togetic purified. So, start thinking, and I, of course, made sure to get them all ready for purification off stream, so, So yeah, start thinking up nicknames, chat. You know, this won't be quite as grand as when we purified the Dark Lord Shadow Lugia, but you know, should still be fun. But yeah, let's do this. Oh, and just let y'all know, the Shuckle is a girl and the Togetic is a boy. So, let's go!
Shuckle! Oh yes, thank you very much. Sorry if my voice is really deep. It's because I used to belong to the Deep King, so I have a very deep voice for a Shuckle. I can do Safeguard if you need me to.
Derp? Oh, I forgot this one was the girl. Derp. Okay, yeah, I kind of like that name. It seems pretty... That seems pretty fitting for a Shuckle.
Deep. I am indeed female, I just have really low voice.
Every day I'm shuckling. Funny. I don't think that would fit. But yeah, time for the final Shadow Pokemon. Unless you're playing the Japanese version and use some e-reader cards. It is once again time for the shadows to end.
Oh well, I feel better now. Thanks. You look familiar.
Why didn't you purify me earlier? Oh, of course it knows Metronome. Well, what else would it know besides Metronome? Oh, hey, KCJTV, you're just in time. We just purified the last Shadow Pokemon. Looking for a nickname? Toby? Oh, that seems nice. I don't know why you'd call it that, but sure. We'll call this one Toby. Is that a reference to Misty or someone? Yeah, I think that would do. And thus, we have done it, chat. Every Shadow Pokemon has been snagged and purified. Just double checking. Oh, how was in or a reference to your cat? Oh yeah, we do have a cat named Toby. That makes sense. But yep, I think that's all of them. Every single Shadow Pokemon purified. Oh, how's Inuyasha? Oh, it was all right. Yeah, Kogami got kidnapped by the dog dude. What was his name? Koga? He's like a wolf demon man, part of a wolf tribe of demon man. And I'm kind of curious what they're going to be doing him. I feel like they're probably setting him up to be like a rival to Inuyasha. I just worry it might also be Koga, the wolf demon. Yeah, him. Yeah, I think he's being set up to be Inuyasha's rival. I'm just worried it's also going to be in the romantic sense, as in there might be some jealousy between the doggos. But yeah, and then they fought these freaky demon birds. So so I think they were called the birds of paradise. And so, oh wait, real quick. Yep, yep, that's all of them. I think, fun fact, Koga and Chaz had the same VA in Japanese. Huh, that's neat. But yeah, there were these really kind of disturbing birds. So, their top half was just like, you know, like a freaky mannequin. But the bottom half was just like an entire bird. And I don't mean like half a bird. I mean like a whole bird that just has a head that has another body sticking out of it. Yeah, freaky bird. Yeah, I tell you, man, it's always the birds. Okay, before we begin the final Mountain Battle Challenge, I figure we might want to go ahead and finish it off here, because, you know, I'm in the last area. And, you know, be a good way to test. Speaking of which, something I think it might be a good idea to give the Quick Claw to one of our Pokemon. Where is the Quick Claw? Yeah, let's figure out our items first before we... yeah, you're good. Don't I have... I know we have a Quick Claw. Where did I put it? How long has that time flute been there? Where the heck did that come from? Well, that would have been nice earlier. Did they just give me a time flute without telling me? Weird. Okay, okay, so who did I give the quick claw to? Is it... Ah, there's the burb. Okay, just, get it off Bananasaur. And, yep. Well said. Okay, so yeah, I think we're gonna get... I think it'd be good to give the quick claw to Tyranitar, just because she might be a little on the slow side. And, yeah. Alright, but yeah, I want to make... But yeah, the way... When we do the actual thing to fit and finish it, we have to do it... I think we need to do it all in one go. I think we're allowed to take breaks. We'll mess around with it a little bit end of the stream, but yeah, unfortunately I think we can just use our team here. I don't think we can use healing items, so we are going to need to be careful. And I think we'll be good. I don't know if there's anything I want to give to Cloudy. It'd be nice if we had leftovers, but actually, if we clear Mount Battle, we might get enough for leftovers or something. Yeah, we'll figure that out in a moment. So, how y'all doing, chat? Y'all have a good day? Mine's, you know, been busy and tiresome as usual. It's been unbelievably cloudy lately. What are you talking about? No, not you, Cloudy. Other Cloudy. So yeah, essentially it's been raining all week, and which means no sunlight, which means no vitamin D. I'm hoping the sun comes back soon, but yeah. Let's see if there's any good items we can possibly get. Or can I at least see what we can get? Try to see if there's anything. Leftovers. Okay. So I think if we can, yeah, I think if we win Mount Battle here, we might get enough to grab those leftovers and give them to Cloudy. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna do all of Mount Battle right here. We're just gonna go as far as we can and just beat it up as, you know, like a little warm up and practice. And then I think if all goes well, next week might be our last Pokemon Colosseum stream. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So challenge, and we're just gonna continue as, yeah, we're pretty much done. Yeah, this won't take too long. We're already at the end, so yeah, let's just do the final bit just to see if we're ready for, because I think we only have a certain number of continues, so yeah. Dang, to think once this is done, the game will be pretty much 100%ed. Alright, Gandos, I'll meet your challenge. Very appropriate music. Alright, Golem and Relicanth. I always get nervous when I see a Golem in this game. Whose bright idea was it to give these rocks the ability to explode anyways? Alright, so let's... No boom. Yeah, let's get rid of that thing fast. Let's actually switch Zilla out for Quake Jr. And, let's surf it up, bro. Oh, but dang. It's weird to think that we're going to be finishing this game soon, and thank you all for watching. I do like doing these Pokemon-esque games. It just can be quite a time commitment, so you know, I gotta make sure I plan in advance. Okay, no boom. Yeah, no booms tonight, bro. Yeah, someday I need to try making some art of like all the teams I've streamed with, or maybe just get like a picture. Something I wanted to do is like get all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards of our team from Yu-Gi-Oh Pokéduel and frame them in like one frame. Alright, I think we can handle this new problem. Yeah, let's go for Quake Rave, and let's get Cloudy in, so we can deal with that cactus. You ever wish that James's Cacnea evolved into a Cacturn? I feel like it would still be pretty adorable seeing it hug him. Or maybe a pretty creepy. I wish we could get Mew like in the Japanese version of the game. Oh yeah. I didn't know you could get Mew in this game. I know you could get Celebi in the Japanese version of the bonus disc. That is something I am going to try to show off on the last stream, if there's time. I did get a ROM for the bonus disc, so I should be able to show that off. I think it mostly just included trailers for like the Jirachi movie and some other Pokemon stuff. And of course, the main purpose was getting a Jirachi added to your games. I really wish I could have enjoyed those type of events back in the day. How do you dodge an earthquake? Wait. It has Sandvale, doesn't it? Yeah, you could, but only in the Japanese version. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good to know. Yeah, from what I understood is in the Japanese version of the bonus disc, you would get Celebi instead of Jirachi. Cacturns wouldn't quite. Granted, maybe it's best that Cacnea didn't evolve into a Cacturn, because let's be honest, it's a little hard to look at Cacturn without thinking of Harley. That was the name of May's creepy cheating rival, right? Y'all remember the guy who dressed like Cacturn and had purple hair and was, a little bit evil? Like, I think he got overly offended over some stuff May said and decided to make it his life's mission to humiliate her at every turn. Yeah, Harley was quite a weird one, I must say. Alright, well, okay, let's actually have Quake Jr. in the lead. Yeah, let's do it like this. That way we at least set up a sandstorm to chip away. Yeah, Harley, the creepy guy from Pokemon. Yeah, that's his name, right? Mew is actually in the US version, but the secret room where you get it is sealed off by code. Oh, that's too bad. What if this dolphin lets me put in Game Shark codes? Any codes? Pen? Honey? I guess where's the birds? Yeah. Quite a weird character Harley is. You know, May already had a rival with Drew, and, you know, I feel like Drew already did a good job of being the, you know, the jerk rival. You know, he wasn't never really mean or anything. He was just a little arrogant and prideful. Whereas Harley was, oof, needs to be honest. Oh, dang, not again. Get out of here, spam bot. I thought that was sent by Harley. Get out of here. Yeah, come to think of it, I feel like Harley's like one of the only. I remember some not super fanfics about him being yandere from May and course. Oh, dear Lord, no! Yeah, this. Oh. Ugh. It's stuff like that that makes me feel. That makes me relate more to villains who say humanity is evil and needs to be exterminated. Which, you know, it's not true. Again, the thing about humanity is they have the power of choice. Dang it! And the problem is, it seems like quite a few humans keep making very bad choices like that. Ugh. Maybe it's good that we don't have any adult Pokemon content. Ugh. But yeah, I feel like Harley is... He's like the only character besides Team Rocket to actively cheat in a Pokemon contest. 'Cause I believe, you know, one time he, like, recorded some stuff Max was saying about May that was very embarrassing. I think it was like how when she was like a little kid, she got attacked by a ton of Tentacruel. And then her mom accidentally tried to capture her and thinking she was a Tentacruel. Makes me question a lot about May's mom. Okay, let's switch things up. I don't know the actual reason why they denied Mew, but I'm guessing because they wanted Japan to Japan, their home audience. Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad. That's what people think with Harley. Yeah, don't say what people think he is, but no, I don't wanna. Yeah, no, that guy. He is one crime away from being a villain. And then, of course, I think the other time was he cheated with... I think it was actually the last chance May had to get a ribbon for the contest. I think she was, like, one away. And, well, Harley essentially worked with Team Rocket to cheat. I think specifically he let Jesse use his Bayonet, which happened to know Frustration. You know, one of the most worthless moves in all of Pokemon. Yeah. Okay, Quake. Okay, get rid of that Mach, like, now. And... Oh, why didn't I do this earlier? Yeah, Quake. Okay, it's okay. It's okay, as long as you get rid of the Mach, we're good. And, furthermore, I'm pretty sure he also had... Yeah, no, we're fine, we're fine. We just gotta survive... Granted, I think we should try to avoid healing because I don't think we can do that when we start the proper Mount Battle challenge. I'm gonna switch out at least. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he also let James and Meowth use his Ariados to do some spiderweb, Pinocchio, puppeteering, cheating, if you know what I mean. Okay, I think we can win this. If we yeah, we can win this. All good. Remind me to put Harley on the blacklist for our Scion Dimension team, because... Yeah, I don't know if it's safe to let him around trainers. Oh, yeah, we made it! Awesome. Wait a moment. How old is Harley? Oh dear, this just got a whole lot creepier. Alright, 8 more to go. Put him on the blacklist? Absolutely. Okay, trying to think what would be a good Pokemon to send after him. Note to self, let's also make sure all our grunts who will all have Gyarados, make sure they all know Ice Fang. I mean... Do y'all think that's a good idea for all our grunts to have Gyaradoses? Especially with the fanfics about it. Oh yeah, for goodness. I might need to send my if he started acting like that, I might have to send my Genesects after him. Oh yeah, let's just do some Captain Crunching. Because again, I think the whole idea is, you know, we want to get rid of weak trainers by making them strong, so we need all our guys to be strong, and what better way to help someone get strong than... Why do you know an ice move?! Could, make his Ariados turn on him and tie him up? Maybe. I'd rather just train up my own Ariados. You son of a Grinch! Oh, you gonna get it? Why do they always... Why can so many things learn Ice Beam? Yeah, avenge him! Avenge him! Thank you, comrade.
Okay. You're welcome. Tasty.
I might need can't take that EXP share off, so... It's okay, we got this, we'll be fine. I do quite like that. Like, I feel like they never got quite as bad as Harley in terms of other rivals. I mean, close, at least in terms of the content ones, like, closest I could say would maybe be Ursula, but, you know, she never resorted to cheating. I mean, she did resort to using Dawn's mental trauma against her, the whole +1 mining thing, but, you know, it's not like she only used +1 mining just for that. Let's put her on the blacklist too, because, or at least the gray list. Yeah, I think maybe, okay, maybe those on the gray list, we just need to have someone go beat up with an appropriate Pokemon, you know, like in a Pokemon battle. Blacklist, they need to be beaten, and then we send, and then either have Darkrai or my Zoroark do their dark magic on them. You know, I do feel like, you know, there should probably be a few, darker people in the Pokemon series, because, oh, Harley is estimated to be in his late 20s, making him nearly 3 times May's canonical age. Ugh. Wait, 3 times? He's... Oh, late 20. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that checks out. Oh, dear lord! That's awful! What is wrong with this man? What was I talking about? Oh dang, I lost the... You could make the blacklist and gray list. Yeah, that might be fun. Yeah, maybe make it like a tier list stream. I just make a tier list filled with a bunch of characters, and we can like rate rank how badly they need to be taken down. That might be fun. Maybe we can try something like that after we're done with all the shinies. Oh yeah, messed up. What was I keep losing my train of thought. But again, yeah, the entry exam for Cyan Dimension would be have them train up a Magikarp into an obedient Gyarados. Because, you know, it really is amazing just how good of a Pokemon Gyarados is, you know, at least, you know, stat-wise. You get a water flying, and all you gotta do is raise a useless fish up to level 20. General rule is divide age by 2 and add 7 years, and if they're still younger, that's a no-go. Yeah, very, very good rule. Very good rule. Oh yes, I remember. Point? Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, no, I remember. So yeah, one of my problems I've had lately with a lot of Pokemon's media is I feel like the characters are too happy and friendly. That's at least how I felt when I was playing Pokemon Masters for a while. Yep, after Ranking Kamen Rider series, Kuga to Gab. Ooh, good idea. Oh yeah, that'd be a good one. I definitely would like to do that, because I haven't seen all of them, but I feel like I know enough of all the Kamen Riders to rank the series. Oof. Question is, will there be any lower than Geo? I will never give up my hatred for that show, because, again, I take great issue with things that are, where their whole premise is destroying the past. Alright, so, let's see, yeah, Cast Form shouldn't have Levitate, so, let's get Quake Raven. Goodness, what were they smoking when they made Harley? Like, honestly. You know, I do think there needs to be some antagonist with Pokemon. I prefer they are on the level of the Team Rocket trio. And start with you random on Geo, your Zenkai, your Rainbow Side. No, I'm not gonna start with it. I feel like I need to build up to it. You know, praise all the stuff I love. That way it makes sense to why I hate Geo so much. Cast Form. I wish we would get like a Mega Cast Form, because I feel like Yeah, so if we assume her age 28, 28 divided by 2 equals 14, plus 7, well, that, yeah, greater than 10, yeah, that's a no-go. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Again, oh, he better not have had a crush on her, that, oh, dear lord. Let's stop talking about the actor and creep, shall we? Like, he made Drew look nice, and I used to not like Drew back in the day, but as soon as Harley showed up, yeah, no, that's when Drew was acting a lot more decent. Somebody called the cops on him? Agreed. Cause, again, I don't know if he's nasty enough to actually pull something that would be creepy, but, I mean, he's cheated enough times, so... What's worse is I don't believe there was ever any good satisfying defeats regarding him. Granted, there was that time, I think there was that time his cacturn got fried because Skitty used flamethrower on it. I vaguely remember that match. I believe May was just kind of struggling, having her eat her Skitty, just use assist over and over again. And for those who don't know, assist is a very weird Pokemon move. So, it seems to only be learned by cat-like Pokemon. And it will basically...
What the heck? Why did that do so much damage?
Assist will basically use one random move from one of the Pokemon on your team. So yeah, she kind of just kept using it until the cacturn got scorched by the flamethrower from combustion. Drew mean, but at least he doesn't cheat. Yeah. Again, he's just acting prideful. He's not, crossing any lines. Okay, that's not good. Okay, time for y'all to burn. Like, I can't think of any other rivals worse than him, besides maybe Paul, but, at least Paul got humble pie and stopped being abusive. At least I think he did. Or who knows what nonsense Harley's pulling. But yeah, I do feel like there needs to be some, not so perfect characters, or, characters with a little bit of attitude. Not to the point where it's annoying, just to the point where he doesn't feel like a simulation. I don't know, it could be a... Like that Cowley? What kind of name is Cowley? Because I just feel like if every character is just all, Pokemon are great! Aren't Pokemon amazing? Oh wow, I never thought Pokemon could be so cool! Which Team Rocket members should be on the blacklist? Oh, good question. How about we go with all of them except for the trio? The trio can go on the gray list. I feel like we should put... yeah, halfway there. I feel like we should put, what was it, Cassidy and Bob on this. That's Botch! What did y'all think of that gag involving Butch, where everyone just constantly got his name wrong? It was kind of funny, but almost a little ridiculous, just how wrong people would keep getting it. Like, I swear, Arceus must have put some kind of curse on him or something. Even though I feel like that might be a little overdone, I do think it is a good joke. And I'm gonna get Quake Jr. out of here, because I'm quite certain that... Oh yeah, and they did the same thing with Dr. Llama. It's Llama! And of course, the joke was funnier with him because he would immediately call someone on the phone. Yeah, that's silly Dr. Samba. It's Llama! I gotta figure out how to work one of those jokes into my stories. Yeah, I feel like, Butch and Cassidy do work well as rivals for Jesse and James. I do feel like they're a little too nasty at times. At least Cassidy was. But I don't know if I can hate Bilbo because the name gag is so funny. It's Botch!
What the hell
they keep hearing me. Longo must have super hearing. Okay, now you're not even trying! Oh yeah, that's... They did actually bring that gag back, sort of, in Black and White. I think it was with one of the many rivals in that show, kind of a rather pudgy kid called Stefan. Maybe it was Stepan. Stefan. I don't know, but everyone just got his name wrong too. Until one day where everyone just randomly started getting his name correct. Oh, remember the baby Luke? Yes, okay. Ah, fair point. Definitely put the doctor on the list. What other Team Rocket members are there? Let's see. I'm trying. Because those ones during the whole Red Gyarados incident, but I'm pretty sure they all got arrested. Ooh, this could be a problem. Let's try mirror coding and bring up a Thunder. Natori. Who was that? Was that Giovanni's secretary? Oh yeah, I guess we definitely need to put Giovanni on the blacklist, or at least the gray list. I don't know. I don't know if it would be wise to be sending our members to try to take down a crime boss. I guess it kind of depends on how many 10-year-old trainers with plot armor we recruit. Oh yeah, Giovanni's secretary. Yeah, oh yeah, I hate her. And her Meowth. Yeah, definitely don't like her. I'm trying to think what other, I think there were 2 other Team Rocket members in the, okay, I think we're just gonna have to start playing nasty. It was like, he belongs in the blacklist, in my opinion. Honestly, yeah. At least, I mean, he is, yeah, we probably should deal with the crime leader. Speaking of which, why don't we go ahead and think about what other after we get through the Team Rocket, let's think about what other teams, maybe an admin could take on Giovanni. Oh, that could be neat. I'm just curious which admin will want to get Buzzwole. Ooh, this is getting a little troublesome. Yeah, I still wonder what I should do for admin. Currently, it'd probably be some of y'all. What other? I think there was like 2 Team Rocket members during that Raikou special that had like the protagonist from Gold and Silver. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Neoplasma. Ooh, yes. We definitely Neoplasma. Regular Team Plasma can get a pass because they're trying to repent, but Team Plasma, those ninja pirates gotta go. Like, can y'all, like, are there any characters more evil than Getsis? Or whatever, however you say his name? Because, goodness, he's got a pretty big rep sheet. It's a purple-looking Gorbis. Let's see, child abuse, child neglect, probably Pokemon abuse. What else? Terrorism, spreading of misinformation, attempted glaciation. You know that part where, where he almost straight up murks the player? Sick Guz? I don't know. That might be a little too much. Plus, we don't have, I don't know if we could have a Guzzlord. Yeah, attempted glaciation. Get through. When I die, I want you 3 to carry me to my castle, so you can let me down one more time. Yeah, I could definitely see him saying that. Oops! I'm sorry, Suicune! Don't worry, bro. I don't want to be a quick read. It's okay. I mean, I feel like Giovanni got a little bit of respect for the trio later on, mainly during Black and White, when they were an actual threat. It's kind of funny. One of the weirder things that happened in Black and White was Giovanni actually seeing how powerful Pikachu was, and he was like, "Get me that Pikachu." Yeah, the King Kong Guzzlord. Yeah, maybe. And again, Guzzlords aren't that strong. Like, compared to the other Ultra Beasts, Guzzlord is actually quite weak. Chrysum? What the fuck is he going Chrysum? Because, you know, the whole thing is all of Guzzlord's stats are put into HP, and oh dang, if only you could use Guzzlord in Scarlet and Violet, he'd be great for raid battles. But yeah, I feel like Guzzlord's like the only Ultra Beast that hasn't seen any competitiveness. Yeah, granted, I might be wrong. Do y'all know if the jellyfish, the fireworks, and the bricks were any good? I feel like Nihilego did have uses. You know, rock poison. That thing is creepy. Like, honestly, I don't know if any of the other Ultra Beasts get quite... Oh, they have one. Like, do y'all think any of the other Ultra Beasts ever got as creepy as Nihilego? Like, and don't say Guzzlord, because I feel like Guzzlord is more scary. Did that thing just blow up? Ah, not again! Okay. Lysandra needs to go on the blacklist. Yeah, crime's getting here. Here's the thing, chat. Should we put people who are dead? Because I feel Buzzwole. Okay, yeah, I feel like Guzzlord's more, or Buzzwole's more scary than creepy. Granted, the concept of super buff mosquito is pretty messed up. Almost as messed up as skinny, but oddly attractive looking cockroach. I mean, I don't find it attractive at all, but yeah, it's very weird that, Pheromosa. Also, okay, its named, actually its name might be kind of creepy because of what it might imply. Even if they're dead, they deserve it. Okay, yeah, we'll put his name on in Invisible Link. We'll put his name on the list, but say if he comes back to life, because, you know, that happens from time to time. Okay, let's just get, no, that's not gonna work. Let's get Quake Jr. out of there. Dead people shouldn't go on the blacklist because karma got to them. Yeah, I mean, maybe we could put the X version of him, because he might be alive if you played Pokemon X. Because he, like, was like, oh, you want to have hope and fine, I'll just force you to be immortal! How do you like that? Because, yeah, instead of just bringing the building down like he does in Y, he's like, I'm going to force immortality on you! But yeah, I don't know if he's as bad as other ones, but he did almost cause Pokemon genocide, so could make a separate list for deceased ones. Yeah, let's do that for characters you might want to be wary of, but if they are, they are dead, so in case of emergency, in case of necromancy, consult this list, you know, something like that. But yeah, like, it's still kind of funny how every now and then I see Instagram posts of how he was essentially murdered by a little girl with a giant laser beam snake. Yeah. I don't really give much thought to Lasagna. But if he's still alive in X, that means he's buried under the rubble. Oof. Guess he has a fate worse than death now. Yeah, I don't know if we want to put anyone else on Team Flare on the list, just because I feel like they've either been arrested or they've turned their life around. I still feel very happy for Mabel. I'm glad she's turned her life around. At least I'm hoping she has, because I'm not entirely sure what happened to Professor Sycamore, so that's still concerning. But I'm just glad they could do something, because I swear, the scientists in X and Y of Team Flare, they have no character, no personality, like, at all. they don't look appealing. They all practically look the same, other than like the hair color and certain outfit changes. The only notable one is the one that looks like Eggman. I feel like he's the only one that out of them was like, that was slightly memorable, not just because he's probably because, you know, he's the only dude. He looks like Eggman. Can we put AZ on our team? Yeah, we could probably, yeah, we might be able to, we might want to consider. I don't know if he'd be into any conflict. We'll see how things go in Legends EA. I mean, I feel like he's definitely suffered for his crimes, you know. And, you know, he was imprisoned at least once, so, yeah. Yeah, we... Oh, wait. Oh, dang, we got full-fledged starters to fight. Oof. Oh, this could be a problem. Let's get Miss Rubio. Let's focus on... But, yeah, I hope they do something, because I feel like the scientists didn't even have memorable Pokemon other than the dude, because, you know, he had a Malamar. Oh yeah, almost time for ads. But yeah, oh dang, this is going by fast. But yeah, let's come on, yeah. Hopefully now, as long as that Feraligatr doesn't have Ice Fang, I think we should be fine. Ooh, another one. Oh, thank goodness. I was for certain that thing had Ice Beam. Oh, I mean Ice Fang. But yeah, after these messages, Cyrus should be on the blacklist for domestic terrorism, crimes against humanity, attempted omnicide, and mass kidnapping. What about Malva? Did she actually do anything? Because, you know, she was the Elite Four member that also was part of Team Flare. I don't know if she actually did anything. Like, you know, the Team Flare part of her is more of a footnote. But we'll discuss this more after these messages. We'll be right back. And we are back. Okay, where was we? Oh yes, critiquing the crimes of the many criminal organizations within Pokemon. Let's use Confuse Me. But yeah, I don't know. Does Malva actually do, like, anything? Yeah. I don't know, where does Cyrus count? Because didn't he just, like, walk off into the void? I will say, personally, I did kind of want to see if I could persuade the Team Galactic admins to our side. You know, I still thought Saturn was kind of cool. Y'all have any ideas how we can get them to not care so much about Cyrus? Because that was a pretty dedicated trio, you know. I think when they actually did that Legends Arceus special for Journeys, their whole plot was, I think they caught a Heatran, yeah, like the legendary Heatran. They were trying to use one of Arceus's plate, I believe the Flame Plate, to try to open up a wormhole to find where Cyrus ended up. Ooh, this could be a problem. And it didn't work out. I think they eventually got arrested again. Literally begging Arceus to bring Cyrus back. Didn't happen because anyone on Team Skull and Team Yell should be on the black. I don't know about Team Skull. Team Yell, yes. I don't know if Team Yell's even worth going after. I feel like they're so pathetic. Like I feel like they're so pathetic. I don't know if they would even make good punching bags. I feel like, is Team Skull really that bad? Like, I feel like we'd be more likely to persuade Team Skull over to our side. Not to mention, Greylist, yeah, maybe. Plus, you know, Team Skull kind of went good after Sun and Moon. They're not really a gang anymore. They've mended their ways. I don't know. I feel like Team Skull's I feel like Team Skull's too much like Team Rocket. Cyrus is presumed dead, but he can still be alive after he jumped into a portal in his new world and disappeared. Indeed. Yeah, it might be worth it, because we may want to consider blacklisting him, simply because I really don't think we'll ever persuade him. Yeah. I mean, he's a pretty Yeah, he's pretty stubborn for someone in his 20s. Oh yeah, did y'all remember that? That apparently Cyrus is actually not that old. I think he's like in his 20s. And he got Lucamine over in her 40s. Speaking of which, yeah. I think we may want to jut some people from the Aether. Yeah, he's 20. Yeah. No wonder he wants the world done. I mean, he can't be completely evil, you know. He had a Crobat. Only nice people have Crobats for some reason. I was just about to mention her, because yeah. Ooh, let's see if we can let's see, what crimes do we got for her? Let's see, child abuse, child neglect, unjust frozen imprisonment of Pokemon, kidnapping, summoning of demented jellyfish, and I'm certain, and you know, let's just assume the Aether Foundation was also embezzling government money, you know, just because. Ugh, yeah. Crimes against humanity. Yep, indeed. Uh-oh.
Yow!
Yeah, I'm not sure how to feel about Lucamine, because... Granted, would one be able to plead insanity for her? Does the plea of insanity apply to her since he was kind of jacked up on psycho jellyfish juice? Because, granted, yeah. Yeah, I mean, she kind of just went insane because her husband done vanished. And I don't mean in the way of, oh, he went to get cigarettes and never came out. Be with anyone outside of Pokemon? Let's save that for later, or maybe a different organization, because that would require us to start expanding outside of the Pokemon dimension, which I probably would want to at some point. I don't think the insanity defense works here. Yeah, probably. Because they kind of got a bit sloppy with her in Ultra Sun and Moon. Essentially, they kept most of the corrupt stuff about her the same, but they changed it to, oh, she's doing it because she wants to stop Necrozma. Which doesn't really work, you know, because wanting to stop a giant space Sturgeon from stealing the sun doesn't really justify child neglect. No, I'm just saying, you know. Also, kind of a weird thing, let's make a Kamen Rider Super Sentai Blacklist Gorilla. Oh, yeah, that might be good. I'll have to think about how to expand make a branch in that world. You know, I have a little bit of a presence in Kamen Rider. By that I mean in one of my stories, I kind of revived a bunch of greeds and are trying to redeem them. And I think the fish turned out pretty good. A little wary on the rhino, and pretty sure the cat got shish kebabbed. I don't know what the bug's doing, and I don't know if there's been any sightings of birds or dinosaurs yet. Oh goodness, more starters. Granted, I don't know. I feel like things get a little a bit all over the place, because I feel like a lot of the characters who would be on said Black and Gray list are kind of already dead. Plus, I'm not sure how we could get away with sniping Thouser without the government coming after her. Or to have a couple of people for the blacklist, indeed. But yeah, I mean, we'll think about it. And let's get Quake Raven. Back to Pokemon, yeah. The weirdest thing is when you had Lucamine in the Sun and Moon anime, they kind of got rid of all the bad parts of her. Speaking of child neglect, thoughts on Professor Taro? Who was that? Oh, that was the one from Violet, yeah. That's a little tricky. And I will say this also applies to Professor Sada. Because, we don't know how much they neglected Arvin before they died. Because that's the thing, like, for all we know, they could have been taking care of Arvin, but then, the motorcycle lizard from past and or future done murked them, and they got replaced by AI, so I don't know. Granted, I don't know if I trust them all that much, but they're definitely not nearly as bad as Lucamine. Why do you know Dragon Claw? Yeah. Again, I'm not sure how to feel there, because we already have a couple of people for the last. Yeah, I saw that, Soccer Kudo. Did you type it in twice, or is Twitch being weird? Yes, we absolutely do. And what was I talking? But yeah, in the anime, they got rid of literally all of Lucamine's negative traits. Now she's just overbearing and loves her daughter way too much. I mean, she got possessed by a jellyfish at some point, but she wasn't creepy. She was just freaky. Let's name them. Alright, so yeah, so yes, if we were to set up that kind of stuff for the Kamen Rider world, definitely, what was it? Carmen? Oh yeah, absolutely going on the blacklist. I have no patience for that. Yeah, Oja, yeah, absolutely. That guy needs to be gotten rid of immediately. How did they never get around? Why did they never prioritize stopping him in that show? I feel like you cannot make any case for him. I mean, his wish is pretty messed up too. His wish is just do the Rider War again so he can murder more people. I might want to throw that Rhino on list too. Not the one that I'm in the process of redeeming. I mean the one from Ryuki who was like Oja Jr. He was kind of more manipulative. What was it? What was his? Oh yeah, was it Sai? Y'all know who I'm talking about, right? It was the one that Oja used as a meat shield, which I do mean quite literally. Oh, this is not good. Let's switch things around, I think. Been bad since he was a little kid, yeah. Yeah, it kind of goes to that point that there sadly are some people who just can't be helped Kamen Rider guy. Oh yeah. Yeah, I wish he was a better person. The Dragon Knight version was way better. Thrust, which was kind of... He didn't last very long. He was kind of just someone who also got manipulated by the big bad. He just figured it out sooner, and sadly he wasn't able to realize the truth, but, I don't know why. What other ones? Oh, yeah, we'd have quite a few from 01. Another guy, as in Thouser. Seriously, dude literally caused a genocidal AI to come into existence and gets no consequences. All he gets is a pet robot dog. Oh my, I cannot believe... What were they thinking with him? Honestly, chat, because... All of Geo, yes. Except Waz. Waz is fine. Whitney should be on the gray list simply for PTSD or no game. Yeah, we already talked about that every Jewel. She'll definitely be on the gray list. She can be like one of the first things newer members have to deal with. Just go fight Whitney just to get payback. A Gyarados is enough to take out a Milk Tank, right? Actually, it might not be. You don't think we need to put anyone else from 01 on there? I mean, probably every character that became a raider at one point. So, for those who don't know, in the midway through 01, the humans started turning into monsters. Before, it was just the Humagears, which were like the AI robot people, who were, you know, essentially getting corrupted by the villains, and then turned into monsters called Magias, which are essentially, you know, Humagears, but without the human part. Well, they essentially gave humans the ability to start turning into monsters called raiders. And honestly, they're all kind of scumbags. Like, just about, like, no wonder the AI wants to cause humanity genocide when you got all the humans acting unbelievably awful. Like, at that point, the only reason the AI started acting up because the humans were literally attacking them! Like, physically, like, physical body harm. And I can't think of like any of them that were decent people, like, at all. I forget what the first one was. I know the second one was like a scummy house salesman who did straight up attack his Humagear competitor, like punching and knocking her into a fountain. A Humagear that turned into monsters don't count. Yeah, they don't count, because, again, most of the time, the Humagears didn't do it willingly. The villains would just show up, slap the transformation device on them, and, you know, essentially hack them, and force them to turn into monsters. Of course, and then the second half, it was more of, they turned into monsters because the humans kept attacking them. Yeah. Alright, we're almost there, chat. Only 2 more to go. Oh boy. And I'm trying to think what the others were. I think the one that transformed with the dynamiting lion was bad. I don't remember them, I just remember they caused fires. Which, frankly, might have been one of the few times where AI might be good. What do y'all think? Do y'all think AI firefighters would be a good idea? I'm a little mixed, just because, you know, at the same time, an AI robot could go into parts of the fire that a human can't. At the same time, I don't know if AI is advanced enough to make the quick split-second decisions that would be needed in such times. I don't know. Okay, remind me to take the XP share off of Cloudy, because she's, wow, that thing works well. Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, and then there was the one that was like a jealous penguin. I think... that was quite an episode. Or was it the lawyer? I forget if it was a lawyer or a matchmaker. Silver, the redhead rival, should be on the blacklist. I'm not sure about that one, Epic Pikachu, because I feel like he has repented. Granted, we are having Paul on the blacklist, so maybe. I'm trying to remember how that episode went. I just remember that the Humagear that episode was played by the guy who played Ho-Oh Soldier in Q Ranger. He was quite fun. Said, oh, Sandstorm took it out. Nice. I just remember at one point the girl that he was like trying to do the matchmaking with fell in love with him, and so he did a certain something to get her to stop. So he had like gone and asked the Izu, who's like the main character's AI assistant girlfriend. He asked him to tell her. He asked her to tell him all the profanity that humans could say, which he then immediately starts saying at the girl to get her to stop being in love with her, and which led to a very, very funny censored scene. Y'all remember that moment? For those who watched 01, that was quite a good one. And I'm trying to remember. I know there was one other raider. It was a panda. Yeah, I think it was the scouting panda, which was like, is panda with sniper rifle powers. Silver steals the starter, mistreats Pokemon, and says he doesn't care if Emperor dies. Yeah. Again, he was definitely wrong during that time, but I feel like he's repented from that. Still, might be good to send a few guys to go thrash him a little, because, you know, after you do beat him for the final time, he does repent, and, you know, he even gets himself a Crobat. And I don't know where it was, but I'm pretty sure there was some point where he actually did offer to return his starter, which, you know, I think the professor said, nah, you can keep it, it likes you more. Gray list, yeah, maybe. We want to put Gary on the gray list, because I feel like Gary's also kind of grown up enough. Like, I feel like he's kind of gotten over his smell you later phase. I don't remember at all what the sniping panda was for. Why pandas? Yeah, let's pivot back to talking about Pokemon. It's still be a little too complicated. Granted, I feel like most people we'd want to put on the blacklist in Kamen Rider are kind of already dead. Okay, oh, I think, are we there, chat? We've made it! We've made it! We've made it to the end! Only one trainer remains. We made it all the way to the 100th thing. And yet, I don't think Gray did enough to warrant being on. Gary did enough to warrant not being on the Gray. Yeah, let's leave Gary off. He was mostly just an annoying brat rather than an actual threat. You know, never mistreated his Pokemon, and he seemed to only mess with Ash. And I'm just going to make a quick save state just to be safe. Okay, did you get that, Dialga?
Yes, it's ready for me. Okay, bye.
Alright. Okay, here we go, chat. Let's once again. It's time to face the champion, the final trainer of Mount Battle on the 100th floor at the very, very top. Here we go.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Welcome! So good of you to come. I am Somek, the final trainer of Mount Battle. Oh, we even got an audience. Now, show me the result of your training. Don't hold anything back! Here we go, chat. Mount Battle Colosseum Final! Here we go. Mount Battle Master Somek would like to battle. Ooh, was this the final boss theme? Ah, you know, I just realized they weren't pulling out legendaries. No, of course it's Quake Rave proof. Well, I'm sure we can handle this. Yeah, that reminds me, I think Odd One's Out when he did his Nuzlocke had a clay doll on his team. He taught it Ice Beam, which, it didn't go very well for him. Because I don't think he realized clay dolls were weak to grass. Where's... You got this, Zilla?
I think so. Let's do this.
Alright. Okay. Any chance we could get a flinch? Alright, crunch time! Watch me, master! You got this, comrade! Okay, good so far. I feel like Clay Doll's usually a Pokemon you gotta be worried. Oh no, he can Quake Rave! Ah! Yeah, you know, oh my goodness! You know, frankly, I probably should have seen that one coming. Okay, note to self. If imposter... Oh no, he also studies the Quake Rave. Okay, note to self. if someone has a Pokemon in a double battle with Levitate, they're probably going to Quake Rave. Alright, let's get Miss Ruby out so we'll at least be safe from the earthquakes. Trademark infringement! Indeed. Right. Alright. So let's just start Quake Raving and let's take out that Claydol before it causes any problems. Quake Rave! Now this is how it's done! Almost. Oh, so close.
No problem for me.
Nice, perfect. Oh yeah. I need to get a gavel. I got a stamp. Okay, Claydol's been crushed. Who's next? Oh, Crobat. He must be a decent dude then. Oh no, wait, that doesn't help our problems that much. Ah! Okay, this Crobat might cramp our style a bit. No worries, I think we can handle this. Oh! Well, that worked out well! Yeah, that Sandstorm does seem to have quite the benefits. Alright. Oh goodness, why are they all birds? Okay, let's get Quake Jr. out of this point and switch it into Suicune. I think they'll be able to clean things up. We can buy those squeaky hammer toys. That'd be fun. I hopefully like novelty stuff like that. Let's start making things a bit confusing for them. Herb. But yeah, let's go over some other ones. We actually didn't get to like one of the other main evil teams from back in the day. I'm scared of the Quake Rave. Indeed. Ow!
Come on now.
Yeah, what's our thoughts on Team Aqua and Team Magma? I don't know if we want to put them on any of the list, because I feel like they've repented. You know, I really wonder what they are doing at this point.
Yo! Mind getting me out of here, sugar?
Sure, give me a second. Oh dear. I feel like what do you think Team Aqua and Team Magma are doing? You think they're actually doing proper ecosystem preservation stuff now? Okay, let's Ice Beam and let's get Miss Ruby out of there. Let's go for Cloudy. Good idea. Also, am I the only one who thought that the names of the leaders of Team Aqua and Magma are kind of silly? Like, am I the only one who thinks Maxie is an incredibly silly name for an evil leader? Now bow before our great leader, Maxie. I don't know. I feel like that does not sound like a name of an evil boss. Is it just me, chat? Ah! Okay, he's got one too! Oh no! He's a female imposter! Quick, get rid of that thing now, comrades, before Quick Jr. starts making goo-goo eyes at it! Good goodness, this guy knows how to Quake Rave. Oh goodness. You will please. Uh-oh. He's not a fairy type at the moment. He's not imposter. He's a fellow master of the Quake Rave. He's a proper ruler. He's a rival. Oh my. Oh yeah. Sorry bro, only room for one Flygon and it's on our side. Oh, that felt vaguely cathartic. What's next? We're gonna whip out a Groundon. Oh yeah, level up, bruh. No, Gyarados. I feel like Maxie and Archie should be on the gray list, at least for nearly indirectly drowning the world. Well, either indirectly nearly drowning or nearly routing. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we can look into recruiting them. It might be a good idea to try to see if we can recruit some repentant, villainous teams to our side. You know what I'm saying, Chad? You know, besides all this Greyless talk, what are some characters you think we might want to see if we could persuade over to our side? That Gyarados has me a little worried. Yeah, Greyless? Yeah, maybe. Greyless might be good to be safe. Unless we can persuade them to our side. I feel like we covered all the... I think that does it for all the mainline evil teams. Good, I wonder what we'd have to say if we went into, like, the evil teams from Pokemon Ranger. Oh, yeah. Polaris? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we could... Polaris is a bit strange. I feel like he'd be... I don't know if he'd be worthy of Blacklist or Greylist, because he's simply a scientist that wants to bring out the power of Pokemon in whatever he feels is the best way, and currently he thinks, you know, friendship and partnership is the best way to do it, so I don't know, I feel like it might be good. We might be able to get him as a scientist on our side. That might be a good choice. We could definitely use some scientists. I'm in for persuading. Oh yeah, great choice. Yeah, we should definitely go for Polaris. I bet we could absolutely persuade him. He'd probably fit right in with our philosophy of getting rid of weak trainers by making them strong. Alright, I think we can handle this. I wanted to bring out Flare Blaze because I don't think I have a chance to do anything. Yeah, that'd be a good choice. Purple Eyes is already being punished. Ah, yeah. I see you are familiar with Pokemon Ranger Guardian Signs. Yeah, quite an interesting villainous team they had in there. The Pokemon Pinchers, which might as well be just straight up poachers. Like, I mean, the way they were dressed even looked like poachers. But we did it! We did it, chat! That was quite easy. Huh. Oh yeah, I feel like oh yeah, we'll talk more about this after the celebration. Hooray! Take that, Somek! Stupendous! You say fantastic! I say fantastic! You had to be defeat. You had to be to defeat me. Okay. Now I'd like you to have this. Ooh, thank you, just what I needed. Okay, but don't be content with this. Don't neglect your training. Would you like to have Abra teleport you back to the registration? Sure. Okay, you got it. Okay, bye. We did it, boys. That was quite easy. Alright, can we afford leftovers for Cloudy? Because I feel like that would be so helpful. We cannot. Okay, I don't know. Dang it. Can we get anything? Oh, no. Bummer, dude. Yeah, dang, leftovers are so hard to get. But yeah, that does it. Now, that's not going to get us Ho-Oh. We need to do it in the battle mode. And how much time we have left? So I think I'll save that for next time. But yeah, we'll save that for next time. But yeah, let's go over Pokemon Ranger real quick. Yeah, they were like, yeah, the Pokemon Pinchers were just straight up poachers. But I gotta say, their admins were really cool. Well, two of them were at least. That being Blue Eyes and Red Eyes. Oh goodness, that died. I just heard that and I just realized how that sounded. Oh no. So yeah, you kind of win them over. Like, I think after you beat Blue Eyes once, you actually end up doing a hostage exchange with her. And I think you kind of earn a bit of her respect. Dragons. Yeah, I never realized they sound like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dragons. But yeah, I think Blue Eyes at one point does straight up quit and go good. And so does Red Eyes. Red Eyes himself is quite cool. He ends up becoming a proper rival. I think he even gets himself a Blaziken that's just his partner. So I think I definitely would like to get those two. Really loved their theme. As for the third one, Purple Eyes, no. As Sakukuda pointed out, he is already being punished. By that I mean he done tried to mess with Arceus, and well, Arceus done took him to another realm. he was like, yes, I think I need to have a long chat with you for a very, very long time. So yeah, that happened. Let's go save and maybe have a quick look. So yeah, we don't have, and then of course the Pokemon pinchers I think turned out that they were actually just a front for the actual villains. I think they were called the Society with I think it was I think they're supposed to be a pun. Is he the big boss Pokemon? Red Eyes? Or, I don't know. We'll talk more about it later. But I don't know, they might make good admins. I'll have to think about that, because I quite liked Blue and Red. Hunter J actually goes up like, absolutely! If that brat is still alive, I am taking her down myself! God, God. Oh, you mean Arceus? Is he the... I'm sorry, I'm a little confused at what you're asking. But yeah, Arceus took Purple Eyes to another dimension or another realm, and he was never seen again. But she's dead. Yeah, we think she's dead. But okay, I think I'm gonna go with y'all's thing about putting dead people on the blacklist. If she's somehow alive, I am getting rid of her myself. My God, grab her, slam her face into the window. Yikes. She was one terrifying villain. Also, did try to murder Ash quite a few times. But yeah, before we stop, I just want to finish talking about the Ranger villains. So, it was a bunch of old people. Is God Arceus' trainer? Probably, yeah. Yeah, I assumed. He at least belonged... Yeah, she goes on the deceased blacklist. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, I do kind of picture Arceus being partnered with God. Or at least Jesus, because, you know, if not, he should probably might want to go see Jesus, because I do feel like Arceus has a bit of an attitude problem at times, so, you know, maybe him talking with my boss might smooth out some of his edges. But yeah, the final villains, they were called the Society. I think they were all a bunch of old people. But I forget their names. One was a big strong man. One was a girl who liked to... Well, she was a Ditto trainer, so, you know, she liked to disguise herself as other characters. One was a little magician. Yeah, T. The Society. And the other was... I think the big boss was a professor guy called Edward the Thinker. I think his nickname was Ed the Thinker. Duplica, that's right. Yeah, not quite Duplica, but she actually, you know, she's basically an evil granny version of Duplica. Had a really cool boss fight too, because she had a special Ditto that could turn into the 3 Beasts. And yeah, the 3 legendary beasts, Entei, Raikou, and Suicune, were all bosses in the game that you get the ability to ride on after you capture them. And oh boy, it was Entei hard. Yeah, and basically in the Ditto boss fight, the Ditto will switch between each of them, and you gotta deal with those all at once. The little magician guy with the squinty eyes, you had his Pokemon. You had to fight a giant Crobat. Yeah, you had to fight like a Crobat that was like, or it was like an illusion of a Crobat that was made gigantic, which is now a lot more possible now that I think about it. I gotta see if Crobat's in those games. The other one, who was like a strong man, he just had a Regigigas. You know, just straight up the super boss from the second game. Oh wait, did you mean Taya, or were you saying T? T? Wait, is Taya spelled like T? No? What? I've confused myself. But yeah, the interesting thing about each of these characters, you would actually encounter them throughout the game, not being suspicious. Okay, the magician was a little suspicious, but a bit of a plot twist. I forget what their whole plot was. I think they were like a gang of thieves, and they wanted to resurrect the giant flying fortress or something. Tea like the iced tea. Yeah, again. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Sorry. But yeah, I think that was the pun. It was like, their name was like the Society, but, you know, it was spelled T at the end. And, and the final boss of the third Ranger game was Mewtwo, because Edward the Thinker just had one. And, yeah, it was quite tough. And then I think there's, like, a post-game where you go fight Arceus. Yeah, that was one of the 2 ways you could fight Arceus back then, is in the Ranger special mission, or if you somehow got through the multiplayer mode. Which I sadly never did. I used to play it with one of my sisters, but, yeah, I don't think we were ever able to get out of the Electric Temple, because, goodness, I wonder if it's possible to do Ranger multiplayer online. You know, maybe if I ever get Pokemon Ranger working, maybe I could look into seeing if there's a way I could set up the third game, and then multiplayer it with y'all, because I wish I could have beaten the multiplayer mode on Guardian Signs. But, oh boy, is it unfair. Like, you have to grind so much to be able to beat the bosses in the time limit. And to make matters worse is, you know, if you don't have friends, too bad. I mean, you have to have at least 3 people to properly really take on the bosses and a lot of the challenges. Like, maybe after Pikmin, I need to start doing tests to see how possible it is to play Pokemon Ranger on here, because, granted, there is a chance that we might get Pokemon Ranger someday on the Switch too, because, you know, now that we have the mouse function, maybe they'll put DS games on it. We'll have to talk about this next time, because my eyes are starting to get a little blurry, but, yeah, now that Mountain Battle's dealt with, we have one more thing to do, chat. And that's to do Mountain Battle again, but this time in the proper multiplayer mode. Or not multiplayer, in the battle mode, because once we do that, if we can clear all of Mountain Battle without running out of continues and using the same Pokemon, which, well, we can't switch it, so hopefully this team is good enough. After that, we will be given the Rainbow Pokemon himself. So, and then after that, I think we might go bop the final boss one more time and probably end things by looking at the special disc. So, yeah, there's a good chance next week might be the final. So we'll just have to see how it goes. But yeah, great job, everyone. Y'all did amazing. Thanks. I hope I've done Master Quake proud. You sure have, comrade. You the best. Oh, thanks. Great job, Zilla. You're really fitting in on the team quite well.
Oh, thank you. I'm quite glad I'm able to do a good job.
Indeed.
Well, glad I can help. I want to get this XP share. It's making me feel a little too buff.
Till next time, let the fires of justice burn one more time.
See you later, little darlings. You don't miss next time, sugar.
Until next time, little bros and big sisters and little sisters and all the rest. Till next time. Yeah, Quakery! But yeah, that'll do it. So, yeah, tune in tomorrow, chat. We're going to be doing another shiny, because, yeah, it's time for us to hunt the shiny Weasel. Yeah, we managed to take out shiny Wu Qian, but now it's time to go for shiny Qian Pao, the muddy snow sword Weasel. And we'll probably do some more shiny hunting, and yeah, I might have some more shinies to show y'all. But yeah, it's gonna be quite good, and be sure to fight that Weasel in the meantime. It's gonna be good. But yeah, let's wrap things up before the internet cuts out. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and yeah, be sure to keep watching, because, you know, after next week, we're gonna start up Pikmin. Goodbye, everyone. You better be back. There's more Pokemon to come. Later, bros. Farewell, my friends. Thank you for joining us once more. Keep on watching, for there's more fun to come. Cyrus is Silky. Sayonara, comrades. Thanks for all your support for me, Quake Jr., and all the rest. Till next time. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching, and see y'all tomorrow, I hope. Ciao.